Yo, we're here.
And we've been gone for a long time again.
Yeah.
That's what we say every time.
Well, we've been doing our fashion overhauls because we're haul girls now.
Maybe this is our niche to just disappear for a bit, come back.
Maybe we just like to keep it mysterious.
Exactly.
What's this?
We're in the car again.
And look what we've gathered.
We're in my car, but again, we've swapped seats like last time because I just have to be this side.
Yeah. I can't wait to get this in my gullet.
We've got Diet Cokes. We went out last night and all we could think about all morning was Diet Coke.
Oh my god, McDonald's Diet Coke in the morning after a hangover.
Mmm. Why are you sucking it like that? Anyway, also ignore this plaster. Yeah. I have new hair, by the way.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. It's okay if you don't care. I did the £2 deal, guys, where you get chips and a burger for... That's really upset me. And now you're fingering it.
Why did it do that?
McDonald's. I'm gonna have a word with you.
McDonald's himself.
McDonald's, you've ruined my mukbang.
We've also got the garlic bread cheese bites because they are incredible.
They're like the best thing in the world,
They're so good.
aren't they?
They're so good. And I've got a bit of cheese, it looks like. I've got the barbecue McCrispy.
Do you want some pickles in that?
Yeah, I would. It's so scrambled
You got
up.
the cheese touch.
A bit of cheese is on my leg.
My voice is gone. Does anyone else every time they go on a night out lose their voice? Because I do and I have no idea how. Oh, it's good in here.
There must be some alphas in the atmosphere.
I said, oh, it's good in here.
There must be some alphas in the atmosphere. Word. We out.
Maybe let me get a question up.
Okay.
But first, I need to eat one of these.
Let me look at something. We've got some questions.
My car's gonna stink. Your teeth are in my car, like in my car pocket. First question. Most embarrassing drunk story. I'll let you tell yours first.
I feel like I have loads of really embarrassing drunk stories.
Yeah. Wait, I can't think of one on the spot.
No. I think I'm just an all-round embarrassing person when I'm drunk, as it is.
I feel like I just fall over all the time. Yeah. I'm on the floor a lot.
When I was in Milton Keynes for Dan's birthday, we went to Pop World. This was literally not long ago at all. I was wearing heels and we were on the dance floor and it was slippy. But I was like dancing, like I wasn't doing my weird dance. I was like doing like my pick me, like girly dance. Like, you know, when you get into the groove of the music. I was doing that and there was like a group of like boys like standing next to me, which is dancing with my friends, and then all of a sudden I literally slipped, and it was like a cartoon fall, you know, when like people slip on banana skins and like their legs go up in the air. That's what happened. I slipped, my legs up in the air.
I wish I saw that. I just saw you on the floor.
I laid on the floor after that for about 30 seconds. I just laid there because I was too embarrassed to get up, and I was like, I've just accepted my defeat, and I just laid on the ground and I was like,
all I could see was your legs just on the floor.
All them boys were laughing at me. I was like, fuck.
I feel like what I always think is the morning when I wake up, I think, what the hell have I said to people? Yeah. And that's what I find embarrassing, is that I know I was embarrassing to them. Do you know what I mean? Like I know I've said something weird, or I'm really hot all of a sudden. Yeah. But I do fall over a lot. You also fall over a lot. Yeah.
It's good. Was it me? Oh.
Someone said, you're scaring me. Someone said, have you ever liked the same person before? We have at different times. I don't think we've ever.
Oh yeah.
Actually, we've probably fancied the same person at the same time once. Hey. You're like a rabbit.
Oh.
Right at the start of when we started going to London.
Seb.
Yeah.
We both had a crush on Seb.
But he had a crush on both of us.
Yeah.
But then I just went, actually, nah. And then you spoke for a bit.
If you didn't know that, that's a fact.
That's so random though.
Me and Seb were like flirting for a while.
Sebby John.
Sebby
We love
John.
Sebby John.
But
this was years ago now.
Yeah, years ago. Like, it wasn't. It
would have been 2019.
Serious. Like, it wasn't serious either, was it? Like, at
no,
all?
no,
But,
no,
like,
no. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's so funny. But apart from that, I don't think we've ever liked a boy like at the same time, have we? I feel like we've fancied some and same boys, but we have such a different type. Oh, what's wrong with you?
I'm burpy. I'm gonna eat. I'm scaring myself because I'm so hungry.
What's the worst thing you've been in trouble with your parents for? I know what mine is.
Oh yeah, you too.
When I was so when we were staying in London in like 2019 with like Seb, Mon, Katie, all of that lot, there was quite a lot of us, and my mum was funny about me going away with people she didn't really know, which is fair, right? Because I was only 16.
Brother.
And everyone else was allowed to stay 2-3 nights, and I was only allowed to stay 1. The next day I was like begging my mum, like, please let me stay another night. She was going, no. And I actually tipped her to the point where, you know, when your parent goes, oh, do what you want, but they don't actually mean that.
We love to dance to the ice cream.
When your parent says do what you want, that does not mean do what you want, but I took that as alright, so I stayed over. I didn't go home, and I swear to God, the next week that I was home, I was in the most trouble I've ever been in my life. Like,
I was scared for you.
I wasn't allowed to leave the house.
No.
Just, when your parents says do what you want, they do not mean that. Don't take it literally, because you're going to get in trouble.
You'll get in trouble anyway.
What do you think the worst thing you've done is?
Hey, forget the barbecue sauce. No, I haven't.
I can literally see the barbecue sauce. You haven't even got really in trouble for that many things, I feel like.
No.
Did you get in trouble when you had a party?
No, even when I threw a house party, my parents weren't even mad at me. I feel like me and my mum would argue about things, like, and I'd be like in trouble, but like it was also like an argument. I can't remember the last time I've been like told off for doing something naughty, like doing something bad.
Do you remember the first day lockdown was announced again, and I left the house and came to yours? When COVID was a thing, it literally got announced the same day, wasn't it? It was that day, and my mum was like, right, you're not gonna be able to see Emma, and we were like, what? Like, at this point we didn't know how serious COVID was. No. Right, like this was right at the start. And I said to Mum, all right, I'm going on a walk. I just didn't come back, and she found out I was at Em's, and she was like, what are you doing? I just escaped. I escaped to yours a few times though, which was quite bad, but you just haven't got in trouble with your parents as much, I feel like. No. Your parents are a bit more laid back. Not that my mum's not, but like,
I don't remember the last time my dad has like been cross with me and like properly told. Like, I don't remember. Because if I do something naughty, I feel like my dad just laughs at me and just calls me an idiot.
Even when you got a tattoo?
Yeah, I don't get in trouble. That's weird.
For enjoying my food? That Coke is so nice. It's like sending shivers down my spine. My late lights like the shivers. Wait, how does it go? Wait, night leaves the shivers down my spine. How does it go again?
That sent a shockwave throughout my whole body.
Shockwave. How does it go? My late night.
What are you singing?
Ed Sheeran, Shivers.
My late habits lead to late night.
Oh, that's Bad Habits.
Oh.
They're completely different songs. I've been singing that as Shivers this whole time.
Give me the shivers.
You're a liar.
Oh, I love it when you do it like that. Shivers.
Good old Ed. Where were we asking people if they knew Ed Sheeran? Tenerife.
Tenerife. We were seeing how many Spanish people knew who Ed Sheeran was.
They didn't know him.
They know, Spanish people don't know Ed Sheeran.
But then they played his songs.
Yeah.
So you do know who Ed Sheeran is?
I don't know if they know that is Ed Sheeran. We were asking, like, every Spanish, do you know who Ed Sheeran is? They were like, no.
Why were we asking that?
I don't know, but he's literally got a song called Barcelona.
Yeah. Emily!
I didn't think I was gonna bring up.
What the hell was that? What was it? You won't leave that to rot in my car. Would you go in a content house again?
God forbid. I rue the day I ever get in a content house again.
I'm telling you now, I could never, ever do that again. Not because of the people as such, because most of the people we absolutely love.
Yeah, and we're friends with still to this day.
And to be fair, a lot of the time we all got on, and like, there was only mini arguments ever. The whole experience with them was so good, but it was how the house was handled.
Was run. To be honest, do you want me to tell you the real truth? Do you wanna
Do you want us to spill it?
Do you want us to just spill some tea? The management that ran our content house was horrible, was awful. We had one manager who like handled us, and she was really nice, she was lovely.
Oh, so nice.
But the boss, the big top dog,
oh my god,
was the oddest person I have ever met. I feel like we were genuinely like gaslit, manipulated.
We were.
Like, we were children, by the way, at this time.
We were 17.
We were 17.
Everyone else was older than us, we were the youngest in the house. But...
And we were moved to loads of different houses. You probably saw back when we were filming videos in these houses. We were in like 5 different houses.
5 different houses.
All in different places, in scary areas as well, like in central London.
Yeah, on like
one
back
was
streets.
like next to a pub on the back street of like Oxford Street.
Oh, the Paddington house.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the
like,
housing situation.
We weren't like our safety was not cared about at all. The Paddington house, right, flooded with poo water.
I was sleeping there.
And she was sleeping there. Cockroaches all in the house, and our management would say, well, the manager, top guy, would say, you've got to film this content and reach 1 million followers or we're going to kick you out of the house. During COVID, by the way.
Yeah,
it
was crazy.
Kick you out of the house, like, if you don't reach this goal.
It had barely any windows, did it?
It's like, it was dark and dingy, and
oh, it was so weird. It was like a 4-story house. This was 100% the worst house. The other houses, to be fair, like, they were nice houses, they were right, but it's when we got to this house, the first thing we saw when we walked in was a dead cockroach on the floor. And he didn't bat an eyelid. And then there's a flood on the floor that I'm on. Downstairs, I had to put like something in front of my door so the poo water didn't come my room. And it was all just like turned away. Like he didn't care. He didn't even sort it out.
He didn't sort it out. He was like, you still have to film, you have to reach these targets. Like, he'd literally write out like targets we'd have to hit every month, and if we didn't hit them targets, he would be like, you're out. Yeah, he literally just threatened to kick us out. And there was one day when he did then say, I'm kicking you guys out. And we were like, oh my god, like, please, like, we'll do anything. Because at this point, like, we really loved
wanted
living
to stay.
together. We loved living in London. We're grateful for the experience that we got living in London. And obviously it was all paid for. And we're not disregarding that at all. We're grateful for that. But, like, you can't just, you know, say, oh yeah, I'll pay for everything, be grateful, and I'm allowed to then treat you like shit because of it. Yeah. He came round one night, that night that he said they wanted to kick us out, at what, 10 o'clock at night? Yeah. And only me and Em and one other person was there. Like I said, we're not going to name any names at all in this. And he literally came over and had like a meeting with us, basically saying, I'm kicking you out. And we were all like begging to stay. We were like, please. Em was so upset. He walked over. He's walking around, right, he goes to the table and he goes, whose sweets are these? While Em's bawling her eyes out. And Em goes, oh, they're mine. And he just starts eating them. He's just eating my sweets in front of me whilst I'm upset and crying. He didn't ask me. At the time, I was like, what is happening? That was not real. Like, that's weird. We always say with all the other members, like, that whole experience doesn't feel real. Like, it was so weird. It doesn't feel real. He'd make us film content that we didn't want to do, like content that we didn't feel comfortable doing, like, you know, do shoots with like merch that we didn't even like. We didn't even get to say what we would like. It was like awful Teletubby merch. We didn't get a say in any of that. One of our friends at the time had just had a serious operation, and he went upstairs to this member and said, put this merch on, we're going to take pictures of you, literally in bed. I just don't recovering, believe it. Put this top on, we're going to take pictures of you. And all of us were like, surely that's really weird. Like, that is weird. And even after that, when this member was recovering and still like not very well, they were still forced to come and film videos with us. And all of us were like, oh my god, like, no, like, if you don't feel up to it, you don't have to do it. Like, and the rest of us were, the manager was like, yeah, you have to. We couldn't do what we wanted to do, pretty much. It was very controlled. You're doing this. But apart from that, we had fun with everyone else, but it just, that whole part of it was the that's why I would never do it again. No, our safety was not thought about. Obviously there was a girl manager who was lovely, because she worked for the management. So nice. she was lovely and she made us feel a bit better about everything. But the guy did not give two shits about us, our well-being. Oh my god, I forgot about this, right? When we first moved in, we've been there for about 2 weeks, right? Or less. I had severe stomach pains, right? And I was like, I've never had this before. I don't know if I've got appendicitis. I need to go to the hospital. And because I was a child, I was 17, it's the management's job to like help me in that situation. So we rang the manager, and his girlfriend,
oh my god,
who was also our manager at the time, was like, oh, like it was like early in the morning, like it was like, no, late at night.
I'd say it was like maybe like 12, 1-ish.
Yeah, 12, 1. The other members rang her and was like, oh, Em needs to go to the hospital. And she was like, well, I'm gonna have to go with her because I'm responsible for her. I went to the hospital and she met us there, and like you all came with me as well.
Sorry, the camera's moved.
On the way there, she said to one of the other members, oh, I hope like there's actually something wrong and I've like, just come down here for nothing. Like I hope there's something wrong with her. She was literally just complaining as well. She was like, oh, I'm so tired, like all this. Oh, like that. And I was like, oh my god,
hello,
like,
you could have had something seriously wrong with you.
I know, and she was hoping that I did, so she wouldn't have thought she'd come down there for no reason. I was like, I do not feel safe. I do not feel looked after.
I don't regret doing it though, because the whole experience was like, yeah, fun most of the time.
We could probably say so much more. Like, I feel like I'm missing out loads of things.
Yeah, me too, but we've gone off on a tangent.
Yeah, this has literally been the whole video now. What the hell?
Well, we actually haven't spilt any like tea in ages, I feel like, because we're not in like drama with anyone ever. So we just felt like, let's just get it off our chest. Yeah, because we haven't spoken about it. That's that. Take our advice, don't do a content house.
No, please don't.
Because also we have heard from like other people that have been in houses that they had like similar kind of situations where they just were told what to post and stuff. I don't know, but we've actually barely eaten. I've had 3 of these.
I know, I've been eating really slowly.
Me too. It's because we've been yapping.
I know.
Like I swear when we got KFC we only got like one thing last time. We've actually got a full-on mukbang.
Mukbang.
I'm not saying mukbang. I don't even think we said at the start of the video what we were going to do.
Oh.
But I don't remember if we did. Do you remember if we did? I swear we just went, oh, we've got McDonald's. Here's a question. These are so dang, but my breath's going to stink.
Oh no, I'm going to do garlic burps.
When Em has garlic, she does these weird garlic burps. Like weird, like she can't stop.
Like, I don't know what it is. Someone else, if you can relate. And before you say, have a mint, brush your teeth. No, because it doesn't work. I do, obviously, have a mint, brush my teeth. But the burp, it's not an out loud burp, it's like an air just comes into my mouth from my like throat, esophagus. And it just like, stinky air from my stomach basically just comes into my throat and out of my mouth. And it's nothing to do with if I've had a mint or not. Do you know what I mean? It's just in my stomach waiting to explode out. And it's disgusting, it stinks, it burns my eyes.
It burns my eyes, it burns holes in my face because it's that bad. Nothing can fix it.
No, you can't. Like, I could literally swallow chewing gum and it wouldn't help.
Well, that's vile, isn't it? Does anyone else just molt everywhere they go? Like, I find my hairs everywhere. Like, even when I'm at Dan's house, I feel like I just leave hairs all over his bed. My hair just falls out all the time.
So, I'm a hairy girl.
I feel like that's just a universal girl thing, though. Like, when I'm hoovering or something, the hair that gets stuck on the hoover, or like, you know them carpet scrapers? Oh my god, the amount of hair upstairs. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, you're making me sick. I'm very angry at you now.
I don't want to know.
I'm cross at you.
Why is there a football in a basket? See that?
That's the same garden that girl was singing in.
Someone stole our bins for our house, by the way, and put them outside their house.
I'm really cross. I think they have the same number, but they're on another road.
This was just a random video.
Why are you down there, bro?
I'm slouching up in here. Anyway.
You need to sit the hell up.
That's a weird noise.
I'm gonna go now.
Okay, fine.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, my fucking ear's sticking out. Bye, guys.
Bye.